Welcome to a video, everybody. I'm going to show you a few tricks that it's interesting and buildable for treasure. So first of all, I'm going to teach you how to fly like an admin. The difference is your body is completely straight when you fly, and you tilt down a little bit so it looks authentic. You could literally fly to any base if you want. And I'm going to also show you how you can build a reciprocating bolt that looks something like this if you want to build like a train wheel or something, because this is how it works. And I'm also going to show you how you can make yourself a conveyor, aka how to make the ground move so you could push stuff like people. This is how you build a flying machine. You want to put a block in the air like that, make sure it's anchored so it doesn't fall. The buttons right here, you want to have anchor block for the entire build here. Then you want to get yourself a boat motor after you place 3 pistons or more if you want facing downwards. I'll do 3 for now because that's my standard number. Place a boat motor down, select the boat motor, turn off its collision. Then you want to place yourselves a switch. Doesn't matter, any switch, just has to be a switch. Make sure the switch is connected to the boat motor. Then disconnect the switch from all your pistons because that's going to mess it up if you want to fly high and stuff. I believe that's disconnected. Then you want to place another lever off to the sides. Make sure this lever is connected to all of your pistons or most of your pistons you want. This is going to make you elevate above the ground. Simple. Now there's 3 connections. That means it's all connected there. I'm not sure about this is probably connected to this one, but it doesn't matter for now. Then what you want to do is you want to get up here. If you can't get up, just build up, put a chair. This is going to help you line yourself up when you actually do the glitch. And now you're basically ready. You could save this build, but if you want to start flying, just get up here with a random block, doesn't matter. Sit on the chair, then delete the chair. You want to go into first person, start placing butter. Make sure it's in the cross shape so it connects to all your limbs, your head, your legs as well. Here's something important. You want to deselect the butter from the big lever, or else you're going to literally collapse from the machine, and that's not good. Then after this, you want to turn off your anchor thing. You want to press that lever over there that you set to connect to all your pistons, and you want to make everything transparent. Now you should be flying. Don't worry, I turned short because it's a side effect of this machine sometimes, but if you want to go faster, remember where you place your switch thing. I think it's here. It's going to fire up the boat motor so you can now go a little bit faster. If you put more motors, obviously it's going to speed it up immensely. So you could go to random people's plot, claim your admin, and now I will show you how you could build a wheel like this that moves back and forth. It's like an auto piston. In normal terms, we would call that a reciprocating bolt. First of all, you want to put a support here. Just any support, make sure that's not too low so it doesn't do funny things like get stuck to the ground. Place the back wheel on the top. The front wheel, you could turn it, but that's not good for this build, so you don't want to do that. Turn on your anchor block, place a butter inside the wheel. Make sure it's actually inside the wheel itself so the wheel doesn't turn itself. Then you want to get yourselves a plastic block. Make the plastic block be inside the wheel so it doesn't fall off if we do something to it, like attach some stuff like that. Then place another plastic block off center so that it doesn't merge itself. Make this thin. I'm going to make this a little bit thin, like 0.5 thin, like that, so it's kind of equal to the one I have over there. Now you need to make a decision. So how much you want this to actually push. You want to push from here to there, come back, or you want to push only a little bit. It's determined by this part I'm selecting right now. So the longer this part is, the more this will push outwards. The shorter, the less. So if I want to push a lot, I will make this long. If I don't want to push a lot, I will make this short. For now, I will do 3. You can see on the left hand side, it's 3. Then you want to place a hinge block. The hinge block should face inside, the yellow part should face inside. After that, place a butter or glue thing over here so that the hinge doesn't turn, or you could just turn on anchor for the entire time if you really want. I'm gonna do that for now. Then make the second bolt by building the same part like that one, but this part has to be twice the length of this one. So if that's 3, this part has to be at least 6. Make sure these two are not connected. This part and this part should not be connected, or else nothing would turn at all. Place another hinge over here. Make sure the yellow part is facing inside. If it's not facing inside, just extend it a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Then you want to place another block over here. Scale it to make sure that it doesn't touch this part, because it's not going to turn again. Scale it small or however big you want. Or I could do a square if I want, but just make sure it doesn't touch this part, because it's going to get stuck on itself. Then extend this longer. After you do this, you want to go to about a little bit over the middle, pick a different color block, or just pick a different block in general. I'm going to do wood because why not? And place this block all over the piston over here so that it's connected to every surface there is on this part. Make the scale 0.2. Scale the wood blocks back 1 each so the thing can move freely, like so. Now there's space in between each one of the wood. Just make sure there's space, it doesn't touch the wood part. The plastic should not touch the wood part. If you want to make it even more precise, you could make it 0, but I'm going to do 0.2 for now. It's sufficient for this video. Then you could extend this part so you could, make this accurate and stuff. Extend this back a little bit, but not all the way back, or else this is going to hit the wooden block itself. And now use your screwdriver tool. Select everything except the butter and the main bolt. Make the collision off so it doesn't jam itself. Unanchor everything, and now you're pretty much done. Now all you need to do is place a seat and it's going to start turning. After you make sure that the stuff is not collided, I'm going to use mine now because you're basically done at this point. Make sure you unanchor everything from the wheel to the purple parts to the hinges, but do not unanchor these parts. These parts are holding your bolt up. You could delete the butter now to make it turn, and if you hold W on your chair or S, it's going to automatically turn itself. If you hold a key while jumping out, it's going to keep pressing it. The game is going to think that you're always pressing the key, so you can make this run infinitely long. If it's too glitchy, make the border here, like the space gap between this part and your main piston, smaller so that it doesn't fumble more. And if you delete the top part right here, this is what's going to happen. So don't delete the top part. You need every part in here to work so the piston can push in the right direction. And this is going to be the end of the trick showcase video. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. I will appreciate that. And thank you for watching. See you guys next time.